Christopher Brian Moneymaker grew up in Knoxville, earned his master's degree from the University of Tennessee, became an accountant, and settled into a normal life with his wife and daughter. Ordinary guy, ordinary job, regular life. But because of him, the game of poker exploded. The Moneymaker Effect today on High Roller Radio. On weekdays, Moneymaker would crunch numbers. On weekends, he worked at a local restaurant. But one day, alone at home in his basement, he decided to enter a $39 online poker tournament, his first ever. And in that moment, with that single solitary decision to play a poker tournament, his life and the game changed forever. Lo and behold, he won the event, qualified for the World Series of Poker in Las Vegas, and soon found himself sitting across the table from the likes of Phil Hellmuth, Daniel Negreanu, Doyle Brunson, all three legends, 30 gold bracelets between them. 30. This wasn't his basement, no, this was the big time. Bright lights, TV cameras, huge purse on the line, and the luster of being crowned the best poker player on the planet. The year was 2003. 838 runners ponied up the $10,000 entry fee, and 3 days later, Moneymaker found himself heads up against the smooth-talking hustler Sammy Farha. Although Farha was short on chips, those in the know, the pundits, still had him as the huge favorite to win. But as fate would have it, Farha failed to call a massive bluff by Moneymaker, a hand that would have given him the chip lead. And a few short minutes later, it was all over. Moneymaker's full house bettering Sammy's pair of jacks, and a new world champion was crowned. Initial investment, $39. Total winnings, $2.5 million. How's that for a parlay? Poker stardom, TV commercials, sponsors, books would follow. If he can do it, so can I, others said to themselves. The following year, there were more than 2,500 players in the main event. The year after that, 6,000. And in 2006, an astounding 9,600. It's become known as the Moneymaker Effect. The poker boom hit like a ton of bricks. Television shows, big online sponsorships, player signings, endorsement deals, books. Companies like PokerStars, Full Tilt, and Ultimate Bet became part of mainstream vernacular. There were a litany of strategy articles, poker forums, and blogs. Why? All because an accountant from Knoxville was bored one Saturday afternoon. Here's a tidbit. Moneymaker knocked two-time world champion Johnny Chan out of that 2003 main event at the end of day 2, and he credits that hand for giving him the confidence to carry on and finish the job. What's in a name? Well, Moneymaker's ancestors made silver and gold coins for a living and chose the name Moneymaker as a modification of their German last name Nurmacher. Talk about foresight. Moneymaker does have a book. It's called Moneymaker: How an Amateur Poker Player Turned $40 into $2.5 million at the World Series of Poker. 2003, the year poker changed, the poker boom. The Moneymaker Effect today on High Roller Radio.